Okay, go ahead.
Cool, thank you. Welcome everybody and welcome to this week's call. Today is Thursday and as usual at 16 UTC we're having our weekly reps call. I'm gonna say hello to who I see in participants in the room. We have Abby, Dicky, Jason, Joe, Jonathan, Cairo, Kiki, Robin, somebody from the I believe that's the Toronto office. Tunde and Yofi, thank you and welcome everybody. And I'm gonna say hello who I see on the Etherpad. Kiki is asking you what is the temperature in your area. Jason is winning right now, he's 10 degrees, lowest. We have Takeshi, Abilas, Robin, and Angel. Those are the people that are not in the video room and are watching us for Raimo. Welcome everybody. First we'll go with shoutouts. Kiki wants to give you a shout out to all of you that fill the Reps Call survey. Kiki would like to thank you very much because that helps her every week to bring more interesting topics in this call. So keep filling the survey. Kiki, you have a link about it so people can remember?
Oh, it's already closed.
Oh, it's already closed. So
Yeah,
Kiki
that's
will crunch the data and she will present about them soon, I guess. So thank you if you have already filled it. Okay, okay. Without further delay, I'm gonna pass the microphone to Joe. Joe Chang is joining us to talk about Firefox Record Anniversary and Screenshot Go. Joe, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Konstantina and Kiki for inviting me to this call. So this is my first time in this call. Yeah. So yes, it's awesome to see all of you, and I see some of familiar faces here. So that's great. So yeah, a quick intro for those who doesn't know me. So my name is Joe. So I'm the product manager from the Taipei product management team, and I product manage Firefox Rocket. So yeah, so I have something exciting to share with all of you regarding our work. So next week is going to be an exciting week for us because next week we will be visiting Jakarta, where we will be having a press event to celebrate Firefox Rocket's anniversary. So yeah, so exactly a year ago, November, we launched a Firefox Rocket in Indonesia. So next week we'll be there again to really celebrate it, celebrate it and talk about the evolution of Firefox Rocket, and we will be releasing it and rebranding the Firefox Rocket into something that's even more exciting, something that will tell the story better on how the lightweight browser will benefit the users. So yeah, we're really excited about that. And not only are we celebrating the anniversary of Firefox Rocket, we also recently released a new screenshot app, which is called the Firefox Screenshot Go, and we recently released it as a beta in Indonesia. So the app really helps all the screenshot lovers to deal with all their screenshots in their phone, to help them manage it and really retrieve it. And yeah, so it's something that's really cool. So we'll be introducing it to the press next week as well. So other than all these exciting things that we'll be doing in Jakarta, so we'll be also releasing the press release about the evolution of Firefox Rocket to India and Thailand and the Philippines, because that's where Rocket is also released in those three additional markets since August this year. So yeah, so it is a very important milestone for the team, and we're very excited to be sharing some upcoming excitement with the rep a week before the next week's Big Buzz. So and next week we'll be sharing more details, and I look forward to meet all the reps from Indonesia next week, and as the team will be hanging out in the space and yeah, to talk more about the work that we're doing. Great,
Cool, thank you
that's
very
all
much.
of my update.
Is
Thank you.
there any question for Joe? Is anybody in the room want to ask a question?
Uh, I have a question. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Can you share like rough numbers of Firefox Rocket use downloads already on Play Store?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a public data. So Rocket has more than 50, no, 500,000 installs. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. I don't know what's the question because I think your face muted. Is there any follow-up questions?
I think that was Yofi.
Oh, that was Yofi. Oh, sorry, Yofi. I didn't see you were speaking. That was Yofi. Sorry.
Well, I
Okay.
have
I
one question. Joe, do you have any plan to do another event in maybe India, Thailand, or the other country that Rocket recently launched as well?
So, yeah, in terms of the event that the Taipei team will be hosting is only in Jakarta. Yeah, for all the three other markets, yeah, where the comms team is only releasing the press release to the media in those markets. Yeah, but in terms of event, yeah, we're only doing it in Jakarta as it is our key market and we yeah so
Gotcha.
so we're only doing it there.
Cool. Any other questions? No. Thank you very much, Joe, for coming here. We are welcome to come every week and share if you want anything with the team or just hang out with us. I'm going to give the floor to Dicky because I think that he has already shared his screen and prepared to talk about Harvest. Dicky, what's up in Indonesia?
Yeah, it's quietly hot right now. Okay, hi, hello. Can you hear me? Uh-huh. Yeah, it's been a while. Uh, Long time no see you guys. Uh, Maybe some of you don't know me. My name is Diki. I'm from Indonesia, and I would like to share our latest event, which is Hacktoberfest. And it started by developer relation team at Mozilla Community Space Jakarta. And we had to help bring more developer event to MoSpace. Now we are 5 people who from a different technical background, like uh, me, web developer, and there is a mobile developer, and there is a one guy who in information security. And 2 weeks after DevRel established, we organized our first event, Hacktoberfest. We would like to share more about open source culture and why people should contribute to open source. And yeah, the response is quietly overwhelming. There is 50 reservations secured in less than a week. Yeah, so a lot of people also ask for more ticket in our social media and even the phone call. But in the end, like about 20 participants and 5 mentor attend the event. Yeah, because it's like quietly tricky to organize a free event because people just register to secure the spot and then not coming to the event. No, there is no commitment, right? That's yeah, quietly tricky and an issue organizing an free event in Indonesia. I don't know. It is also happen in your countries. Yeah, and the event we first introduce what is open source and why what is the benefit and why they should contribute back to the open source, and finally how they can technically do that. By first we teach about basic Git, like installing and some command, and then we teach them to how to create their first own pull request, and also introduce them to some open source opportunity to contribute with, including Bugs Ahoy from Mozilla, which is good. Like we can contribute based on our interest, like HTML or JavaScript or etc. etc. And yeah, several participants are done with 5 pull requests to get the Hacktoberfest T-shirt, and the other continue at home. Yeah, it's like a small step for more developer event at MoSpace. Next, we are planning to hold an Rust meetup at MoSpace. There is a rep from India who will be the speaker of our next Rust meetup. Yeah, because he also attend PyCon Indonesia, so why not also organize a meetup, right? So if you guys are coming to Jakarta, please let us know, so we can we will gladly arrange an event for you. That's all basically an update from us from Indonesia. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Sorry, I was muted. Terima kasih, Diki, for presenting with us. Does anybody have any questions for what Diki did in Indonesia? We have questions here.
I just want to add that some of the Mozilla community in Bangalore and in Sri Lanka is also planning a Hacktoberfest as well. So,
Oh, join the movement. By the way, Diki, we also have the problem here in Berlin where people sign up and they don't appear. It's a common problem.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I once went to an event where 50 people have signed up, and like I was a speaker then, and 5 appeared, which was sad.
Yeah,
That was happened
everywhere.
when Berlin has a good weather and people prefer to go out for a beer instead of I'm gonna meet up. But yeah, so I understand the pain. There is not lots of things you can do. I've heard once a story where people were saying that they are adding a ticket, and if you appear, they give you back the money of the ticket, which can be tricky for like you, because you have own a community space. So I'm not gonna suggest that suggestion, but because you cannot officially take money being a community space. But that's what other organizations are here doing to ensure that people will come. Anyways, thank you very much, Diki. Terima kasih. I'm gonna quickly step on Ruben's place. Unfortunately, Ruben is sick. He's patient 0 in Spain having the flu. He was the first having the flu in his region, apparently. That's what the doctor said. I'm just kidding. So Ruben is under the weather, and he wanted to remind you that this course, on this course, there is the post that Firefox Monitor now is localizable. If you don't know what Firefox Monitor is the school website that you can add your email. And Firefox Monitor will tell you if you've been pwned or not, or if your email has participated in any data link. So, and it also prompts you to change your website, your password, or use secure passwords mechanisms to ensure that nobody will take your data again. So go and check it out. It's a call for people localizing in Pontoon, and I think it's a cool opportunity to localize in your communities and spread the news. Because as we know, all localizable content is easier to spread something. So the Firefox Monitor team is working on having the website localized in Q4, and they're asking for our help. And yeah, if you know any localizers, or if you know any people that are interested, spread the word and show them what Firefox Monitor is, because I did it, and apparently I also have the pwned, and I needed the personal one. Then I needed to change passwords, so it's pretty cool to know what is happening. Does anybody have any questions? No? We don't have anything on the open floor and questions. I'm wondering if anybody would like to add anything. Otherwise, I can end this call earlier.
Is there going to be council update?
No, unfortunately, Eduardo and Orabile are right now in London participating in the MOSFest. Oh yes, if you haven't heard, MOSFest is happening this weekend in London, as every year at the last weekend of October. So a lot of people are participating there as wranglers or having talks, so unfortunately they couldn't be. I don't know if Arvin would like to give an update, or I don't want to put you in the spot, Arvin.
I think the main focus of council this week is having a meeting with all of the mentors. So if you are mentors, then you will probably reach by someone in the council with email or with Telegram groups to ask you for a meeting. And that one is very important. And all the mentors will have the same meeting with with all the reps later in November. So yeah, if you are mentors, watch your email and or other channels for the council to reach you. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much, Arvin. I do really like Cairo's second screen at SOS Mozilla Reps. I understand that the reason of it is because I guess Cairo doesn't want to share publicly what is on his monitor, but I still think it's a very cool idea. Okie dokie. Since there is nothing else, thank you all for participating today, and see you all next week. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye all.
Sampai jumpa.